Hello mortals, today I'm going to be demonstrating a method to support the drill stage in the raid. Now, some other YouTubers have been going on about this, but I've been doing this before. Any real big YouTubers have talked about it. So, yeah. This is the method that I would use. Just a shout out to another YouTuber called Binethor. He did come up with this method, and I took his advice and managed to do this after a good bit of practicing. From like learning the spawns and where to run for everything and all sorts, but I eventually got it, and yeah, that's me showcasing it to you today. So I'm gonna explain the method of how to do it. Basically, when you know the method, it's pretty simple. Basically, what you need to do is you need to kill every single Moor miner except for the ones that are small guns. Then you're gonna kill every single Morat. The reason why you do this, because the Morats, the missile launcher Moor miners and the melee Moor miners do a lot of damage to the drill, whereas the rifles and shotguns Moor miners don't. They barely graze a drill, as you can see there. It's barely doing any damage to the drill. But look at all the Moor miners, they're just there. Just facing that way. Just focusing on getting these miner moles killed. There we go. Now I'm gonna run for another canister. And basically we'll just rinse and repeat until this is done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wind this forwards. I'm gonna put it on maybe 2 times speed. While I do this, you can see what I'm doing in a bit quicker sort of time. But feel free to slow down the video if you want. But if you don't want to, that's totally fine. Also guys, I forgot to mention that after the 2-minute mark, spawns of the enemies changes. So normally there would be a Morat spawning off the top and left. We'll have there, oops, there, and then, well, he's coming there. He runs from around the top, like up and from the back sort of way. It's like up where I'm looking, one on the left, then if I look left, there'll be sort of other cave like that. That's where they spawn. Back then, run along there and go down the stairs. Basically what happens is, the one that spawns around the back and up the stairs, that still spawns there. The one that spawns up the other part, sort of right, to our right there. The one that spawns there stays. Oh, sorry, I cannot talk today. The 2 that spawn there after the 2 minutes, before the change, only one of them spawns up there, and from the leftwards cave. And the Moor miner melee that spawns under that cave to the right there, and just beside side, and it's a guaranteed melee one out of there until the 2-minute mark, and then it's not, and then it's kind of, I don't exactly know the spawns for these ones. All I know is that they come from sort of left area, but I don't exactly know the specifics, so I haven't actually looked into where these ones spawn, but there's not enough more miners alive for the way that we're doing this. Then there'll be melee ones as a guaranteed spawn, 2 of them, so that's nice. So yeah, that was the spawns for y'all. We'll speed this up again in a second. So yeah, it's pretty simple. I know solo drill sounds like a scary, ambitious mission, but once you know the method, it's actually really easy, and I can consistently do this on repeat now because I've learned the method. Right, I'm gonna grab a canister. Also, just a tip: if you come across the green ore miners while grabbing a fuel canister, good idea. Excuse you, take your time. Sorry, no more words, so just being idiots. Back to what I was saying was, if you come across one of the green gold miners while trying to run for some fuel, go into third person, and then gun bash them, staggers them. That's why you want to go into third person, is because normally when you gun bash, it slows you down, but if you're on third person, it will not slow you down, which is pretty neat. Anyways, I'm going to speed this up again. Just like that, we have just soloed the drill stage. Easy. Quick thing, there is no specific build that you need. All you need to be able to do is just kill more miners very quickly. So yeah, that's about it. Also make sure you have fast running things on like gun runner, squad maneuvers, Jaguar speed, overdrive servos. Killing is optional, but as long as you run fast, that's good. Anyways guys, I'm gonna back out now. So everyone have a good day. Good day to you!